So I am in my happy place. I am in the Volvo XC60 T6 R design. I did review it back in 2018 when it launched, but Volvo has now added an on-call button service app thing that is essentially a concierge service for you, which is fantastic. But a little reminder about this car, okay? So it competes with the Audi Q5, BMW X3, Range Rover Evoque, Jaguar E-Pace. I think it still tops my list between this and maybe the Audi Q5. Tricky to decide. But it is certainly, as you know, one of my favorite brands, let alone one of my favorite cars. I just love driving it. It's just wonderfully practical, fantastically fabulous, superbly safe, and now even safer with an on-call button. The drive is so smooth. That's thanks to 27,000 Rand air suspension, but whatevs, we'll just forget for that. But it just offers so much for me in terms of everyday driving. Why are you doing that? Okay, it's very safe. Okay, there's no car in front of me, but okay. And we should be together, babe. I try to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not here. So this on-call button thing is an app you download onto your phone, and it does all these weird and wonderful things, like if you lose your car, it will tell you where it is, it will hoot at you and flash its lights if you need it to. It cools and heats the car before you get into it. It will tell you what appointments you have, how to get to them, where your favorite restaurant is, where the best restaurant is. It's got all these things that a lot of other cars in the premium ranges sort of offer as well, but this is fantastic. It's also got an emergency service, so if you're in a car accident, it will phone the emergency peeps, send them on their way to you. It just overall makes it an extension of you, I guess, in a car, like an extension of your phone, really. Like if your phone does all those things, like Siri or Alexa, or I don't know all the others. Are there any others? I'm not really good with this tech stuff. Even this, it's why I'm not showing you how to use it, because I have used it and it's very easy to use. I am just technologically challenged. Like I love that this also, with this app, whatever, you get a Wi-Fi hotspot. To even try, I'm just like, nope. And look, you've got this, it's now standard on all Volvo models, 2020 models, for 5 years, and then you pay a small fee to extend it. I don't know how much that fee is, but let's just pretend it's small. Speaking of fees, so this car, this T6, will cost you around 820,000 Rand. This particular test model will cost you about 1 million, because you've got an R design package that's 80,000 Rand, the air suspension I told you about, whatever. But if you don't have any of that, you're going to lose the sunroof, the climate control, and. Under the bonnet, you've got a 2-litre 4-cylinder supercharged and turbocharged petrol engine. Get 235 kilowatts of power and 400 newton meters of torque. It is fantastically powerful. But I'm just a prisoner of your love. Here is my confession. May I be your possession? Oh, no, you cannot be your possession. No. And such. It's just an everyday car, family car, that I think is fuss-free, hassle-free. It's safe. There's so much peace of mind when it comes to a Volvo that you really would be a complete idiot not to consider it if you're looking for a family car. So you do a U-turn behind a bus, you can't do the full circle, there's another car trying to park. Well done. Twat. That should be my free advice. But it is today about the line, the white line, the solid line at robots or traffic lights or stop streets, where a lot of people tend to ignore that and just drive straight over it. And a couple of years ago, I was probably one of those people. I didn't really think about it too much. I just sort of stopped when I stopped, which I shouldn't admit. But my gran, well, she gave me a mouthful about that. She was horrified that I did that. and then proceeded to explain to me that people need to cross and it's dangerous and. So I get that. So people don't do that. But on the reverse flip side of that, sometimes you're going and then the robot changes or something, whatever, and you've now about to turn right and you can't. So now you're over that line. Don't shout at me then. You can see I didn't do that on purpose. People just need to be a little bit more patient and a little bit more kind in general.